Gaffer, it's a draw on the road here at the City Stadium. Just first of all, what were your thoughts on that match?
Yeah, I thought it was a lively game. I thought two teams going at it. Certainly first half, I thought it was even. Queen's Park had opportunities. We had a couple of opportunities. Their keepers made a great save. Jimmy's made a couple of good saves as well. Don't think there was much in first half. Then I thought second half, when we made changes, we got a real good foothold in the game. You see the difference with Cameron McPherson's quality on the ball and his decision making with it at his feet. He's a great player to have. He keeps the game ticking. He can see a pass. He's got a range of passing. I think you can see that. And I'd like to have him in. And then I thought, like I say, second half we were the team on the ascendancy. We certainly up until the last 5 minutes where it got a bit stretched and it was basketball, and they got a couple of breakaways because they've got good pace in their team. But with two great chances, I think they make a great block for the cutback for Michael Garrett's shot, and then, like I say, I think Bluesy knows himself. He's got to score his opportunity. But like I say, away from home and you pick up a point, it's a good point to go back down the road with.
Yeah, you mentioned there the players picking up in the second half and a lot of chances as well. We're moving the ball well, but what do you feel it just needs to click to try and get those goals?
Listen, I think when the goals come, then we'll gain confidence for that. We're just not getting any rubbery green. It's we're disappointed obviously with last week's error, similar to the Partick Thistle error, and that's costing us, Gareth, because we certainly shouldn't be where we are. We should be still on the 9-game unbeaten run at the moment. But like I say, it's my job to pick the players up. They were a bit deflated after the decision last week, because I certainly think if we'd got the goal at that time, with them being down to 10 with the ascendancy in the game, we potentially could go on and win the game. So it's big calls that are costing us, out with our control. We can't do anything about that, and it's killing our league placing and our points total at the moment.
You touched briefly on Callum McPherson, obviously coming on today. You saw the difference he made, like you say. How big an impact is he going to have this season?
He's got to have a massive impact. We have to be careful with him also. He's not had a club over the summer. He's been in it places and just unfortunately never got anything. Like I say, I'm over the moon to have him because I know the quality Cammy's got. I've played against him when he was a kid, and he's a Premiership player. And like I say, that's the calibre of players we want to bring to the football club, and he will certainly help us going forward with his vision and his composure on and off the football.
You also mentioned in there Jimmy Storer, a few big saves from him today, but a clean sheet to take into next week's trip to Arbroath.
Yeah, another big game for us. Another game away from home. It's a tough place to go any day. Obviously, if they had a poor result today, they'll be looking to bounce straight back. So we know the difficulty of the game even without that scenario. But we'll have another good week under our belt. We'll get another week into Cammy as well. We'll get another week into the rest of the players, and we'll keep building to hopefully, like I say, get that monkey off our back, picking up our first victory of the season, Gareth.